Right, we're all on and ready to go, hopefully. So yeah, hi. Hope you're all okay. Okay, so tonight I would like to use the long band. I think we might do a little bit of arm work. And I have got the ball out as well, so we might use that. And then little weights as well, potentially. Yeah, the sun's just come out now. I have people watching me in here. I have Bella on the right side. The dog he goes down there, but he's out the way, and hopefully he'll behave himself because Daddy's out at the moment at work. Okay. So I think what we do, because it's quite warm, I don't want to get too hot, do we? Let's start just with some rolls of the shoulders. And then what we could do is we could just start to bring the arms in, bend the elbows, and then just take it a little bit bigger. Okay, and then go back to just rolling the shoulders. Now roll them forwards a little bit. And then just the shoulder up and release, and release. Okay, and then we'll we'll bring the arms out in front. We'll start just with our little stretch and waist twist. So I always think about pulling that waist, navel to spine. Okay, and then bring the arms forward and take them down. Brilliant, okay. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to see who's here actually. Just going to start to just lift the heels off and take the elbows back. So I'm going to say hi to everybody. So hi Tina, hi Wendy, hello Russell and Peter, 2 men tonight. And hi Pam. And then we've got Yvonne and Emma and Vanessa. We're going to be doing well tonight. Hello to all of you. And then what we're going to do is just lift the heels and lower. And listen for cracks in the ankles. And then what we can do is we're just going to just take the arms. Actually, if you want to take your weights for this, especially if they're little small ones, you could take your weights, couldn't you? So you're going to lift the heels. Try and get this right now. Lift. Oh, no, I'm going to try and get this right. You can do it either way, actually. I like to do it. I like to lift as I take the arms back, but because that feels, I don't know, it feels like the force works better. But you can do it either way. Then we'll bring the arms back down, and then we'll take them out in front. We'll just take them out to the side. Sit down. Go down. Not you lot. Okay, and let's just bring the arms down. Roll those shoulders. Let's do a bit of shoulders. So what we could do is we could take one arm forwards and the other one back, and that just gives a little bit of a twist into the waist. And now you could start to bend the knees. Just a nice slow movement. And actually you can really feel that in the shoulders. So do one more on each side, and then we'll just squeeze our shoulders up and release them. He doesn't like it because I'm talking to you lot. No. And then we're going to bring the elbows in and just take it out to the side. Right, I'm just going to move him. Come over here. Go on. Down. And then just bring the arms back down. Take the feet out wider. I'm just going to bend the knees now. And just keep the arms down. And I'm going to lift one heel. I'm just going to adjust something so they can see me. And then we're going to put that heel down and then change it over to the other side. So we're cooking a nice, strong torso. Last one. And bring that heel down. Bring the feet in. And you can keep the weights or you can put them to the side, it's up to you. We're just going to do a slow kick, so a knee kick and then come back. And if you want, you could bring the arms in and the elbows in sort of behind the body. Let's see if we can start to wake up the core area, the abs and the deep abs. Let's do one more on this side and just walk it out. Take it to the other side. And it's quite good. It's working on your balance as well. Last one. Okay, just bring those arms down. Do some shoulder rolls if you want to do that as well. Whew. And actually we'll put the weights down at the moment. And we'll do a little bit around the neck. So we'll take the hands behind your head and we're going to do that little squeeze in towards your palms. Squeeze and a release. And release back down. Okay, so next thing, a little bit more, I think we'll do for the neck. So we're going to take the head over to one side. You feel a bit of a pull in both areas. Relaxing the shoulders if you can. And then bring it back to the middle, the head, and then over to the other side. And back into the middle. Then we will do another exercise before we do another neck one. So we'll take one arm up and we'll just do that squeeze of the shoulder blade. bring that elbow down and change over to the other side. Just really working on sort of mobilising the shoulder area, shoulder blade area. And bring that arm down. Then we'll just go back to the neck and really just take the head over to one side and just work on that stretch down the side of the neck. And release it, release it back up and over to the other side. And release it back up. Then we could do, let's just do a little bit of glutes, not too much. We're not going to go too mad on glutes tonight. I think we could do, I'll tell you what, we could do a bit of inner thigh tonight, couldn't we? And I was going to do quite a bit of abs if we can. So we're just going to squeeze that leg out to the side, squeeze into your glute medius muscle. And just try and stand strong on the supporting leg. I'm going to do 2 more and bring it back, walk it out for a little bit, and then we'll change it over to the other side. So you want to get your balance first, don't you? Two more to do, and walk it out. Get some air in. Okay, so we've done that. Let's do, we'll take the leg behind us now. So we're going to squeeze and lift. So we're going to lean forwards a little bit. Two more to do, and then just come back, because it's always that standing leg that, especially if you've got weak glutes like I have on one side. So change it to the other side, lean forward just slightly, and that's the bad glutes. And 2 more to go. And I just thought, we've got the long band, haven't we? We're going to use that. And actually what we'll do a little bit of bicep. We'll do a bit of bicep work with the band. And maybe something else as well. So the best way to probably show it is this way, isn't it? To take it. So we're keeping that elbow in. And I'm just going to squeeze and bring the hand up towards the front of your shoulder. That's it. Okay, let's try that on the other side. The main thing is keeping that shoulder, the elbow in to the side of the body. Two more to go. Perfect, okay. And then we could do the one where we just put the foot on the band, lean forward slightly, take the elbows out to the side and just squeeze up. So see how, obviously you can make it tighter, it's going to be a bit harder. And we're bringing the elbows, that's it, bringing the elbows out to the side. So let's do that slowly and bring it back slow, so you can then feel the shoulder blades and that the back area working. Good. One more to go. Does it get you in the neck? I can feel that in the neck. And we could do that one where we take it all the way up, and then just slightly behind, and then bring it over and in front. Take it up. And over. So that gets the shoulders as well. And then bring it down after this one. And then just roll each shoulder a couple of times. And I think we'll leave it at that for now. So you just put your long band down, and we could use that a little bit later. And we're just going to circle the ankle, either lifted or on the floor. And then we're changing direction. And if you can balance it, even better. And then change over to the other side. I still haven't shifted my cold. It's always sinuses it goes to. And then change direction. Brilliant, okay. And then just shake the legs out. And what we'll do is we'll come down onto our mat. So yeah, I think I'd like to concentrate on the abdominals a bit today. Okay, so I'm just going to bring these down. Try and get him back lying down. That's it, he's gone now. There we go. Okay, so, yeah. How are we doing? So let's come down onto our backs first of all. And what I'd like to do, what I'd like you to do first, is just bring the feet a little bit closer. We're going to put the weight down to the feet and squeeze your bottom and just lift, and then roll back down through the vertebrae, so you can really start to feel the kind of sort of helping to mobilise that area. And then just sort of relax everything when you come back down. Squeeze. do this one more time. Hold it up for a few more seconds. We will come back, I think, to shoulder bridge. And then from that position, we're going to lift the leg and bring it back down, and sort of change it from side to side. But we're keeping the back imprinted all the time. So if you think about it, you're not leaving it, you're going to really pull it down. So you're utilising those deep core muscles and trying to breathe at the same time. Go on, go and sit down. Oh, nightmare. Right, I might have to move him. So next thing I'm going to get you to do is, I'm trying to move Hugo, is bring the legs up into your tabletop position and then just do your toe taps. No, leave that. Come on. Right. Come here. In bed. Come on. Okay. So with the toe taps, let's have a quick break first. And then bring the feet back down to the floor. And we're going to go back into the tabletop position. We're going to breathe in. And we're going to really bring that back down into the floor. Extend the feet, if you know what I mean, and then heel to heel taps. But I really want you to feel that. Always come back and think, right, I need to get that back down. Maybe just do 2. And then just readjust. And you're going to find it's a lot harder than, you know, if you were not really thinking about what you're doing. And then after this one, bring the knees into your chest. Take it from side to side just a little bit. And bring the feet down one at a time. Then we do a little bit of upper body. So we're just going to take the arms out to the side. And just take the hand back. So we're just trying to work on rotator cuff area. Last one on each side. And then bring the arms down by the side. And what we do now is take the hands behind your head, and we're going to do a little bit of out-to-out work. So we're going to keep that head nice and heavy, and we're going to really contract the abs. So we're bringing that back into the floor, and then lift and a little lower. A little lift, I mean, and lower. Last one, just bring the head down readjust, let the back lift up. And now we're going to try it with the legs up in tabletop position. So now just ensure the back is towards the mat. And just see how that feels. You start to feel it really working into the abdominal area. Last one. Now just bring the knees into your chest. And then bring your feet down to the floor. I'm going to go back. Oh, let's I'm going to break it up a bit actually. So let's go back to some bridge work. So what we're going to do, take a block out away from your head, if that's better for you. And squeeze the glutes and lift. So we're squeezing into your bottom, and then we're going to lift one heel and then the other. Lift and lower, I mean. And then keep sort of thinking, oh, I need to squeeze my glutes a little bit more. Otherwise they start to drop and it don't work so hard. And then when you're ready, let's just roll it back down through the vertebrae. Stretch each leg if you want to. So back into position. And we're going to go back, squeeze glutes, come back up again. And put your foot firmly into the left, weight firmly into the left foot, lift the right. Just keep it bent, keep the knee bent. And if you want, you can do a tap down and lift. So, but really try to keep that side, the left side, supporting. And then after this one, bring the right foot down. Now just move the weight over into that right foot, really place it firmly down. Try the other side. We're doing about 3 taps if you're able to do them. And now put the feet down firmly into the mat, both of them. And now just roll back down through the vertebrae and just stretch the legs. And point and flex a couple of times. And then we're going to bend the knees. This time we're going to do a little bit of work on our sides, on the oblique area. So again, we can take the hands behind your head. Think about the back contracting down towards the mat. We're going to lift. I'm going to take it from one side, keep that lift slightly, over to the other. So you're getting this more into the side. I don't know if that's getting in the way. Last one on each side, if you haven't already given up. And just bring it down and just let your back. I always like to let the back lift up. You can always stretch, stretch the legs. And then what we'll do now is we'll take one leg up into that tabletop position. And we're going to take the hands behind again. And we're going to just do that lift where we lift, bring the knee in and lower slightly. So you should start to, this is quite a difficult move. Well, it's a lot more challenging. One more. And then just let the leg come down. Stretch the back. I like to lift it off. Just readjust. Ready for the other side. So when you're ready, lifting the other leg up. Keep that back imprinted. Bring the knee in and stretch. So I hope you should be really starting to feel this. Take your time. Okay, we've got one more. And just bring the arms down by your side. Whew. So let's do a bit more ab work. What we're going to do is we're just going to do our dead bug. So arms above and start to go into your stretch and coming back up. So we're always keeping the back slightly imprinted as we do it. Okay, and then now what we'll do is come up into the tabletop position. Keeping that back really imprinted, and then stretch away. Again, just keep that back there in the same place. Keep going with that while I investigate. Right, last one on each side. And then just bring your knees into your chest. It's not easy, is it, that one? And I think what I'd like to do is you could either just come up to a roll up ready or come up however you want to, and you could use the band today for our roll ups and roll downs. Rocks under your back, that's more helpful. So what we're trying to achieve is going a little bit more slowly than we normally would, especially on the way up. It helps you really concentrate on what you're doing. And I'm going to get you to do just one more. And then come up to seated position. So I'm trying to cool myself down hot now. I think doing the ab exercises can warm you up quite a bit. And while we're in this position, I wasn't planning this, but while we're in this position, we'll do our those little leg lifts. So we're just going to lean back slightly, put in through here, and you just squeeze and tense that leg and bring it down slowly. Keep going with that. I'm going to decide what to do next. Okay, last one on each side. Brilliant. So I've got a couple of things. So I think we'll do some all fours work now. So we're in our all fours position. The first thing I want you to do is breathe in and lift that tummy up. And then just breathe and just let it go. And then breathe in, lift up through the tummy. You can really feel the contraction and then just let it go. So we're going to go back into that contraction, keep that contraction held, and we're just going to take an arm forwards and bring it back. So by keeping that contraction, it just helps with keeping the stability in the hips and the shoulders. One more on each side. And then just a little stretch back. And then come back into all fours position. This time we'll do a all fours position into full plank. So again, back into all fours, lift up through the abdominals, keep that lift while you come back up into your plank, and then back down, go up through the abdominals, keep pulling, even when you go into your plank. That's it, nice. I can see nice flat backs. We'll do a couple more of those. And then come back into your shell stretch. And then back up again. I'm just thinking, let's do, this will be a bit of glute work actually. So we're going to come into that lifted with the knee bent. And we're just going to keep it a very small move. It's that little pulse up into your bottom. I'm just trying to keep everything stable. Keep the hips stable if you can. Squeeze up. And then bring that knee down after that one. Lean back a second. And then come back into your all fours position and take it on to the other side. then when you've done a couple more, let's bring that knee down, take it back into your stretch. Then we're going to come down onto our elbows. And we just do a little bit of work on half plank, so keeping the knees down on the floor. Squeeze that shoulders back a little bit, and when you're ready, you're either going to lift that tummy off on its own, just like that, or you're going to lift and also lift the hips. So think about, we'll take a breath in, lifting into the abdominals, and now come up into your half plank, or lifting that tummy. Lift a bit more. Keep lifting. And then come all the way down. And then just bring the arms out in front of you. I'm going to do point, flex, and straighten. Last one. And then come onto your elbows. Actually, you could do your little lift of the body all the way up. And then come onto your bottom. And then we're going to do a little bit of side work. So I think, as mentioned earlier, we'll do a little bit of inner thigh, and then I think open up the chest and do some open book. So with that, if you take the 2 blocks and take your top leg, top knee, and the bottom leg is the one that will do the work, and then come down into your stretch. And what we're going to do, we haven't done this for ages, we're going to circle to start with. So always think about that circle, lift the leg as it comes up, so we'll do that little bit of a squeeze. And we're going one direction at the moment, and we're going to change direction. Got 2 more to do. Bring it down. Now flex the foot, just readjust and lift and lower. And we're going to just do 10 pulses at the top position, and then just bring that leg down. And then all we've got to do now is take the 2 blocks, and we're going to do your open book, which I know I always like to finish off with this sort of position and exercise. And we're going to keep the back in the same position. We're not leaning back. Just want to get that lovely stretch into your shoulder and your chest. And I'm just going to come up and have a little look, because this is one that can be mispositioned. We've got one more to do. On this side, that is. So just bring yourself up and change over to the other side. Bend that top knee onto the blocks, just so you get a better position in your hips. Stretch that arm, and then when you're ready, circle your leg. Two more in this, whatever direction you're in, and then we're going to change the direction. Try and get a full circle. And then once you've done your circles, flex the foot, lift and lower. And then we're going to finish off just with those 10 pulses at that top spot. And just lower it down. And then you can take your blocks and you're going to do your open book. We've just got, what should we do, 2 more? Yeah. And then once you finish those, feel free just to come up. We're going to take the knees out wide, and then we're going to stretch down into our shell stretch. Depending on where you can go, if you can get your head down, but don't worry if you can't. Wherever it feels that you get that good stretch. And then we'll take it over to the right side and stretch that left arm. So we get the lovely stretch down the left side of the body. And then back into the middle, over to the left side and stretch that right arm. And then back into the middle, just coming up slowly. And then we come into our seated position. And we're going to bring the feet together. Like so. Just for a little bit of a stretch into the inner thigh area, the abductors. And then sit up sort of tall if you can. And squeeze the shoulders down a little bit. I don't want much, do I? Brilliant. And then just bring the knees in. And then just stay seated, whatever's good for you. So before we do our 2 breaths to finish, just to let you know, I'm going to be on holiday next week. We're going to Madeira for a week. So I'm really, I think I'm in need of a holiday because I was having that cold last week. I think it'll probably, hopefully it will do me good, but I'm not sure about the flight. But yeah, so no Pilates next week, unfortunately. But I'll see you the following week, which will be like the first week of May, won't it? It'll just be after that bank holiday Monday. Okay, so let's take the arms out to the side. Take a breath in and out. And in again, and out. Wonderful, give yourselves a big clap. Thank you ever so much. Oh,